my god, it wouldn't let me turn down the music. Hi chat. Hello. We've got a different setup today. Hi. Hi sugar. Ayo. Ayo. Yeah, we're making cosplay stuff. I think I pressed update on my stream info. So hopefully the title is correct. But yeah, we're making horns for ranboo. Hello! Sweet. Okay, I was worried I wouldn't be able to like read chat from here. I can just barely read chat from here. Hi! Hi miss. Alright. And in light of this being a ranboo cosplay thing, we are listening to ranboo's stream playlist because we gotta get the right kind of energy. Okay. So you're watching stream on phone because my head is going brr. Oh no, I'm sorry, I hope you feel better. I know you were working really hard on like your stream overlay and stuff. Okay. So my idea for the horns is just going to be like, I'm sure you've all seen fan art and stuff. They're gonna be up here. I'm gonna make them pretty long, to be honest. I'm thinking maybe that long, one black, one white, and then I might make two more. It might be a 4-horn thing where I have like 2 smaller ones that are sticking like right here. Ali Rez Live on twitch.tv. Where are they? Actually, I don't have them in here with me. She she bought ears for me, so that was really sweet of her. They just came in today. Okay, I'm gonna be using a method I've never used before because I decided to be stupid. Decided to try something I've never done before on stream. I'm starting to realize that using tinfoil is probably going to be really loud for you guys. I'm really sorry, but I have to. I don't know, hopefully it's not too loud. But basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using tinfoil to create the shape I want. I only need to make 1 horn, to be honest. And then I'm going to cover it in duct tape. I'm going to cut the duct tape off. I'm going to trace the duct tape onto a piece of paper and then use the paper as a stencil to cut out a shape on EVA foam. And then I will be just using contact cement to like shape the EVA foam, and I've got a heat gun back there. And then we can paint. The sound isn't too bad, don't worry. Okay. Alright. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys have had a good Wednesday. We're halfway through the week. 2 more days and then we get the weekend. And from what I understand, most schools have spring break next week, right? I don't, but that's okay. But like I know a lot of people have a break next week, so that's really cool. Alright. Tin foil. Okay. I'm trying to figure out, I don't even know how thick or thin I'm making these. They're kind of, I'm just gonna be winging it, and then I'll let you guys kind of input stuff if stuff is looking wonky. Alright, first layer. See, I'm currently on spring break. Yo! That's awesome. Okay, so in order to save tinfoil, I'm also gonna just wrap it in a little bit of, whatever this is, paper towels. A little bit of that, just so I don't waste like an obscene amount. Hold on. Let's do it this way, because I think it's not going to be this long. I don't think it's going to be this long. That's way too big. Let's see. I don't have much to do because no one is available IRL, so I'm grinding my stream stuff. Well, hey, I mean, stream stuff is still important, so I'm glad like you're being able to work on stuff. Let's see. Is this? I can't even. I'm too tall. God, how tall do I want these? I did a little sketch. I'm not gonna show it on stream because it's ugly, but I did a little sketch before I started this. I'm thinking about, it should be like the size of my face, so let's take that much off of it. This big, perhaps? My birthday's this weekend. Oh yay! Happy birthday! Happy early birthday. Okay. A little bit smaller. Alright. This. Okay. That should be a good size. Now we can take the paper towel. Wrap it on like this. I wish I had a better camera. One day, when I get more money from this, I will get like a DSLR camera, which is overkill, but I've always been a sucker for camera quality. So if there's anything that I'm gonna like mega upgrade on my stream, it will be camera. And wouldn't it be cool if you had like a remote that could like zoom in and out, so like, you know, I didn't have to touch it, but I could just be here and like zoom it in if I needed to? Because then you guys could see stuff better. That would be really cool. Alright, more tin foil, more crinkly. There we go. Okay. Yeah, crinkle, crinkle. Crinkle, crinkle. Alright, this actually looks like a pretty good size, now that I'm thinking about it. This looks like a relatively okay size. We're gonna curve it, definitely. Curve it a little bit in as well. So it would kind of... How do I do mirrored stuff? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how a mirrored screen works. Okay, so it would curve in a little bit that way. I would have another one right here. Okay. How do I... Okay, straight at the camera. More up, perhaps? Yeah. How would two of these look? And, I was talking to Allie. Allie's also doing a ranboo cosplay, and I was talking to her because we were talking about how we would fit crowns, like, on the head for this kind of cosplay, since, like, you know, we're both doing horns. I was talking to her, and I think both of us are gonna go with this. We're gonna use, like, gold chains and, like, wire and stuff to just wrap around the horns and, like, maybe even connect them and stuff as, like, a sort of, like, pseudo crown. So it would look like this, and then we would have, like, or I'm gonna have, like, gold wire. I just had a voice crack. I'm gonna have gold wire wrapped all the way around up top, and I might have a little chain connecting the two and, like, some jewels hanging off or something. But yeah, I think this is the shape we're going for. Methinks. Let me check my sketch one more time. I guess it wouldn't hurt to make the base just a little bit wider. Like, just like right where it's connecting to the head. By the way, I will be connecting this on a headband. I'm just gonna get a headband and paint half of it white, and then I should be able to wrap the hair of my wig around it so it hides like the base of it, I think. Okay. Okay. Did that even change much? I can't even tell if that changed. I think it did a little bit. Alright. And I guess it will be a little bit wider when I put, like, the EVA foam around it. Well, no, I'm not putting it around it, I'm just tracing it. So it should be the same size. It should be, unless I do something wrong. Okay. Now the plan is to wrap it in duct tape so I can cut the tape off and then use the tape to trace onto the paper. Oh, I just peeked my mic. That just peeked the mic big time. I just saw it go all the way up to red and it gave me a warning sign. I'm so sorry. Okay. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I'm so sorry if that was like really loud. Alright. I've never been good with duct tape. I always manage to make it like fold over itself and get really crinkly and disgusting. Okay. Well. I'm gonna try not to peek the mic. It's still reaching red. It's weird to think about them. Hold on. Tape kind of hard to work with in general. Yeah, true. Let's see. I'm trying to think, when did I start cosplaying? I did my first cosplay when I was in 10th grade. I didn't take any pictures or do anything, I just did it for fun, and then kind of forgot about it. Actually, you know the first couple seasons of Voltron, Legendary Defenders, the first seasons that were good, not the cringe, like, last seasons. I was a big fan of the first 2 seasons, and then so I did a Shiro cosplay, and I made an entire robotic arm for it. I had like a black sleeve, and then I took EVA foam, and then I cut out all the parts for like the hand movements and stuff and everything, and I painted it all silver, so like metal. And then yeah, and then I wore it for 3 weeks, took pictures, didn't show anyone. I had the wig and everything, and then I just didn't do anything with it. I don't even think I have the wig anymore. I'm pretty sure I stored the arm away, and then in storage it got crushed and it was kind of unusable, so I threw that away too. But yeah, there's no traces left of it. No one knows I did it except for me. It's lost to time. But I think fast forward to 11th grade. I was the summer after 11th grade. Hold on, colors, it's late in my brain dead. I get that. Yeah, summer after my 11th grade year, that's when I started getting into My Hero Academia, and I bought a Todoroki wig. And I styled it. I didn't have near enough money or kind of, anything to do anything except for just get the wig. And I kind of realized that I needed clothes that fit the character and stuff, which I didn't have any of. And I didn't know what to do because I just didn't have money, so I kind of just shelved it and didn't do anything with it. And it just, it sat in my closet for so many years. And then last summer, yeah, when COVID started, last summer, I took the wig out, I had clothes, and that's when I started again. So it's been about a year of me actually, getting TikTok and actually trying to post videos. So it's weird to think about, now I'm making my own props and stuff, and it's less than a year after I started. That's so loud. Yeah, if we don't count the robo arm that I made 10th grade year, this is the first prop that I'm making. Hi, Iridescent. Okay. And I'm realizing as I talk, I get sidetracked and I straight up can't get my hands to do anything when I'm talking. So I'm gonna try and get this done before I start blabbering too much. Bro, I remember when I was younger, I wanted to cosplay for fun, and I wanted to do Fiona from Adventure Time. Bro, that would be cool. I'm good, Iridescent. How are you? I think it's never too late to start cosplaying, considering, like, I wanted to do it 5 years ago. It's like, you know, 5 years later, I'm finally doing it, so. Sorry I haven't been able to make it to past streams. That's okay, no worries, man. No worries. You're not obligated to be here. Okay. I think this should be the last, like, piece of tape I need to put on. Yeah, speaking of, I don't know who all here is lurking or actually in chat, but also, if you don't feel comfortable, like, actually donating or subscribing, I do have an Amazon wishlist that I have for my cosplays and stuff. I don't think I have a command in chat, but if you go to my TikTok, which I do have a command for, !TikTok, in my link tree is my Amazon wishlist, and I think I just recently put some stuff for Dinky Kaminari, which you can scroll past that, but right under that area, I have stuff for this ranboo cosplay. Like, I have a vest, and I have, like, this belt that I can put, like, a book on. I'm gonna be making his Do Not Read book. Stuff like that. Stuff has been a little rough with my mom getting surgery recently. Oh no, I hope she's healing well. Let's see, yeah, probably when I'm more, like, on my own and get funds for it, I'll start doing something. Because I really like designing cosplay outfits. Yeah! Designing it is the fun part. The stressful part is putting it together, but getting to actually, like, design it, and then the feeling you get after you have it put together and it looks like your design, that's a really good feeling. Alright, I lied. I need one more piece of tape for the bottom. Okay. Also, I have an X-Acto knife, but it's kind of broken, so we'll hope that it works for us and we can get stuff done. All right. Now we gotta decide where exactly we want to cut this. I've wanted to cosplay for so long, but I'm so small and cosplay usually expensive. Yeah, it also it depends on what you do. My first cosplay, if you scroll all the way to the bottom of my page, it was pretty much no budget because I used a wig that I had had for several years. I think it cost like 15 bucks, honestly. And then I was lucky enough that at that time I had clothes that fit the character already. I did Todoroki. So I did his casual outfit, you know, like the t-shirt and then like the denim jacket and the black jeans and the Converse. I already had all that I just wore regularly, so I was able to do that. I never ended up buying anything costume-wise for him, I think. It wasn't until I did Tsukishima from Haikyuu. I bought like the Kurosano jacket. I actually like scrapped that cosplay because I hated the way the wig looked and I just didn't think I had the face shape for it. But I bought the jacket for him and then the techno cosplay. That's when I went all out and I made the cape and I got the shirt and I made like what's the neck thing? Like the little frilly stuff? Whatever that is. I don't know. Yeah, your first cosplays don't have to be super expensive. You can pretty much use whatever you have. Alright, let's go. Oh my god, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but we're in a thunderstorm right now, so sorry if if thunder picks up on the mic. Can I please do this straight? Apparently not, but that's okay. 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 That's one. We'll probably cut it into 3 pieces, perhaps? Oh no, it'll... Let's see, expensive, talk about expensive. I wanted to do techno for my... Yeah, I'd say that would be something that you'd either have to already dress like an 18th century pirate, but I guess not a pirate. I don't know, the shirt I use is like a pirate shirt. But yeah, you'd already have to be someone that dresses like that, or you'd have to buy it. I mean, for real, it's what he wears. Like, but if you take away the cape, it's pretty much a pirate outfit. Out of everyone, I wanted to do possibly one of the most expensive SMP cosplays. Yeah, that's a little pricey. I may or not have dozed off in bed with the stream. Like, that's fine. I just appreciate the view. The more views, the more people click. And the more people click, the more emotes I can get for you guys. And the more cool stuff I can do. Okay, I literally cannot draw a straight line. But yeah, 2 pieces. We'll cut it. Is it dry? I think so. Okay. Now let's not... Am I gonna get TOS for having an X-Acto knife on stream? I gotta make sure I get my channel points. Yeah. I hope this isn't TOS. Oh, yeah. I need a new X-Acto knife, apparently, because this is more broken than I thought. I don't think so? Yeah. And if it is, I shouldn't get too much of a penalty for a first offense. Unless Twitch is kind of, like, super strict now, I don't know. I just gotta be careful not to cut myself on stream. Okay. Cut that piece fairly well. Yeah. Alright. Next piece. Please work. Please. I've got a dull, broken X-Acto knife, but I'm gonna make it work. Okay. It's gonna hurt my finger. See, I do want to cosplay someone from the SMP, but I don't know who. As a female with a wig that fades from brown to pink, has long blonde hair and blue eyes. Who do you think would be suitable? Well, if you have long blonde hair and blue eyes, you could straight up do like a female version of Tommy in it. Like, some people think that like gender bend versions of characters are cringe or whatever, but honestly, like, I think they're cool. I think it's really cool. And if you look at it, some of the most popular like Tommy in it cosplayers are doing like the female version. So all you'd have to do is get a t-shirt, and you could paint the sleeves red yourself, or from what I understand, like the actual t-shirt with the red sleeves already there, I think it's like super cheap. Thank you, Ray. Not realizing I don't have the alert box on for this scene. Yeah, he's scared iridescent. I don't have the bits or the sound alert box on here. I have it on gameplay. Okay, I'll have to figure that out. I thought that was from outside. Yeah, we've been dealing with thunder that's so loud, it's been like shaking the house for the past 3 hours. So maybe I've just become, I don't know, like deaf to it at this point, if that makes sense. Okay, and now I should just be able to tear it apart, I think. Let me get this bit. Okay. I just threw my head back to my window? Oh no! Oh, you could do Nikki as well! Hi, Natalia. Oh my gosh, be careful. Okay, so we should be able to peel this apart now and then use it as a stencil. Oops. Okay. I like the idea of Tommy. I have band-aids, and I could probably. Sorry, I'm like I can barely read the text from here, so that's why I'm reading so slow. Products just for scars. Yeah, do the little band-aid across the nose and like yeah. What's cool is, usually most people don't start their cosplay off, like completely formed. Like my first TikTok of my techno cosplay is way different than my most recent one. Like I've got a lot more stuff that I've added to the cosplay. You have fabric markers? Oh, that would be useful. It's like I'm peeling open a banana. Please. Work. I'm begging. Okay. Come on. Come on. Please don't give me this much trouble. Please, I'm begging. You might? Okay. Oh, I wish I had checked this knife before I started. Okay. Freaking tinfoil. It's making a mess. I hope this isn't a complete failure because, like I said at the beginning of stream, I've never tried this method before. So it straight up just might be, like, a dud when I finish this. It might just be something I can't use. But hey, we'll have fun along the way. And then I'll know what to not do next time. Okay. Okay, now we can trash this, I think. Let's see. Oh, you got rid of them? Oh no. That sucks. Okay, here are two pieces that we can use as stencils now. Paper time. Okay. I don't have a pencil. Or a pen. Yes, I do. Okay, I'm a genius. Paper time, paper time. We'll call this number 1. There we go. This will be number 2. See, as the beat dropped on the stream music, your Aizawa pops up. Wait, Aizawa? I'm confused. I'm trying to think. You had me confused for a second because I have an Aizawa Funko Pop like sitting over there. Oh, your Great Value brand. Oh yeah, one of the first TikToks I made. I used to have hair long enough for it, but I almost actually made that into a legit cosplay. But then I was like, oh no, the effort. But yeah, I made that so it looked as awful as possible. And that's saying something because I'm very self-conscious about my appearance, so I almost deleted that, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. Alright, let's trace this. Is this working? Kind of. Okay, this is actually barely working. Yay! Don't rip, please. Okay. Do I have another pencil that'll work better than this? I have a pen. I swear. I could just straight up use a charcoal pencil at this point. Out of everything I have in my room, are you telling me I don't have like a legit pen or something? Oh, no I do. It's just over there. Hold on, I gotta get up. Uh-oh, words on video thing? Wait. Name, what's the... Huh? I don't know what that is. Hold on, I gotta take my headphones off for this. Don't fall. I can reach. TikTok video where you put words. I don't remember that one. I don't remember half the stuff I do, to be honest. Okay. This works better. All right. Okay. Number 1 done. Or you put hashtags and stuff. Oh. It's like the caption? Talking about the caption? Let's see. Okay, number 2. Yes, okay. Okay. Now, please don't move. Okay. What scares me is that ranboo actively will just like find and follow ranboo cosplayers. Like no matter like you know how popular the person is, if he finds a ranboo cosplayer who'll follow them, and I'm terrified. I don't want him to find me whenever I complete this. I do not want him to find me. Let's see. Me clicks on a random video of yours with the freaking Russian captain and translate it. I hate mashed potatoes. Yeah. I do eat mashed potatoes. Yayim puree. I think it's yayim puree. I need more paper. Come here. Because we're gonna be using this to make 2. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow, bow. Paper ASMR. What just fell? I can't believe I forgot the word. Shit. That's fine. I forget word stuff all the time. Okay. Eat it? No, 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 no. I eat sand, not paper. There's a line there. I have to draw a line in the sand somewhere, haha. Pun. Okay, please turn out. Please turn out okay. boom. Okay. Number one piece for both horns. Put these up here. Trash these. I did not see that coming. I can vibe so hard to freaking Animal Cross music. Did I just say Animal Cross? Animal Crossing music and like the remixes and stuff, they're so good. With my luck, like this is just not gonna fit whatsoever when I try and glue it together. Uh-oh. Go back. Go back, I want to be monkey. Okay, number 2. Dim, you should check DMs. Okay. I can do that. Sometimes I think, but then I eat sand. Exactly. Exactly, 100%. Okay. I'll do 1.1, 1.2, so I know which horn is which. This song right here reminds me of like Off, like the game Off. I know it's Undertale, but it gives me the vibes of Off, like the beginning of it. Simply to properly concern anyone who gets all of it. Oh, you're setting it as your iPad background. Off was a good game. I played it like a while ago, a long while ago. And no one ever heard of it. And then like just recently, this past month or so, a lot of people started playing it. And I'm like, hey, finally. Okay, foam time. I gotta cut this. This is way too much foam. Way too much foam. Okay, how do I go about this? Let's do this. Okay. This should be enough. Big foam. Okay, so I'll figure out which way would be best. Oh yeah. Thank you, Nightbot. Okay. Time to use X-Acto knife. I am going to cut my table, but that is A-okay. Oh, that is a disaster. Uh-oh. Please go the way I want you to go. Well, kind of. Why? Okay, how do I get this out without like ruining it? Hey, hey. Sweet. Now this side had a little bit too much. Yeah. Okay. There we go. First piece. That's epic. Okay. Piece number 2. Yeah, epic, epic, epic. Put that forward. Stop. Don't do that. Don't you move, paper. Okay. Okay. Second piece. I know this is probably making a lot of noises because my mic is like sitting on the table. Okay. Now if we do it right, when I glue these two together, they should form a pretty good horn. Let's see. Yeah, and they should be curved, everything. Yepers. Sweet. So let's, I'll just set this here. Alright. Your turn. What do you guys think I should add to my ranboo cosplay? Like accessories wise. I promise I can speak English. So I've already got the fit plans, but like any kind of jewelry or like extra little things you guys think I should add? Hot pockets? Yes. Gonna get a little pouch to add to the belt that's like specifically for hot pockets. Oh shoot, I did that all kinds of wrong. Oopsie daisy. fixed it because I'm a genius. I feel like jewelry, maybe on the horns, and maybe some rings. Pretty stuff from techno. I could. True. Platonically married. I could just switch this one to like a ring finger over here. Definitely. That is smart. Or I could get like a fake diamond ring, because I just realized that wedding bands have diamonds in them. Or I could just use an actual band, like a golden band, instead of like a diamond ring. I think I have just a straight up golden band, like fake gold. That is not smooth, sir. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. Drawing is hard. It is! Maybe like two-tone glasses. That would be cool. Like the little like circular glasses. Thunder chill, please. Thank you, Weather Channel. Lightning struck within 0 miles of your location. Thank you. Oh god. Almost done. There we go. This would be epic. Heck yeah, I think they sell like dual colored glasses. I don't think you have to make them yourself. I think. And it could be those like cool glasses, like the ones without the actual band for the glasses, the ones that have just straight up like a chain connected to it that have like little weighted jewels at the bottom. So you hook them around their ears, like your ears, but they hang kind of like earrings almost. You know what I'm talking about, yeah. I could have a red jewel in one, a green on the other. I have a Dremel. I could use it for this, but I don't feel like setting it up. Not for just these little bits. 'Cause I'm lazy. Okay. Now here comes the hard part. The hard part is getting these to go together. Alright. Come here, you. Right. I was testing with it earlier to make sure I did it right, and this one turned out okay. This little piece. Okay. I'm not gonna screw this up. Oh my god. So we got contact cement, we're gonna do is we're gonna use another piece of foam to apply it on the other. It's kind of like a brush. Also realizing wearing a black shirt while I'm working with black EVA foam was probably not the smartest idea. But we're already in it this deep now. No going back. Okay, let's set you down. Now let's put it on this one. I've never used contact cement before. Never. This is why this is such a mess. Okay. Let's do this. Actually, we can start from the bottom because that seems like a very good idea. Stop. Okay. I'm gonna be very, very careful with this. Is this how you use it correctly? Hopefully. Okay. 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 It's not the smoothest. I'll admit that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done it. Really, probably should have done it using three pieces. That would have been a very smart idea. Uh-oh. Okay. You two go together. Kiss. Kiss. Totally not you making me want to try ranboo cosplay. That would be okay. The ranboo cosplay is more expensive than the techno one. I'll say that right now. Please stay. Guess I should have waited longer before I try to put them together. Okay. I 100% bet you this is not going to stay together. Like when I try and put these two. Mm-mm. way. How do I fix this if it's not gonna work? I guess I can just go with it. Totally not you. It can be. Oh. What did I say? I don't remember. So, bro, in the VC a while ago, when you guys were talking about the ranboo cosplay, I designed a magical girl outfit. Oh yeah, you saw it. I saw it. You were like live streaming while you were drawing it. Yeah, I remember clicking in and I was like, yo, do it. Okay. This is sketching me out. I don't know what I'm doing. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, maybe this will help. You said something about techno after. Oh yeah, I said, I just got a Twitch notification that Technoblade went live. A Twitch notification that Technoblade went live. Excuse me? Hello? Hello? Oh, someone got timed out for something. 32 messages were deleted by moderator? What do you mean 32 messages were deleted? What did it delete? Was it the Twitch thing? Why? Why did it time you out? Nightbot. Nightbot. Bad Nightbot. I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was about. How do I make it undo that? Freaking undo that. Okay, I have no clue how that happened. I'm so sorry, Sugar. Nightbot's just deciding to throw a fit, I guess. Stupid Nightbot. Ah, touched it. Stop. I don't want that on me. Okay. Now Kith. What? I think Technoblade is just trying to figure out how it works. It's probably trying to figure out how Twitch works and then accidentally pressed like go live or something. Man's a boomer. And we all know it. God, this is a mess. This is such a mess. Why are you... It. Why is it considering fool like a trigger word? I'm gonna have to. Auto mod. I'm gonna have to like. Oh my god. Okay. I think when none of my mods are in chat, I think it gives me an auto mod, and the auto mod is super strict for no reason. I'm gonna have to disable that because Sugar is just getting flagged left and right. To be honest, it's kind of funny. Okay. Please work. Good sir. This is such a mess. This is such a mess. Okay. Sorry, God, Techno goes live for once, then only leaves it on the starting screen. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess it would be April 1st in the UK, but it's not here, so. That's odd. It's trying to come together. I keep touching this stuff and it's getting on my fingers and messing everything up. Okay. Something's moving. Yo, is it indeed April Fool's here? Talking about how Technoblade went live on Twitch. Scary. I wish I could like manually zoom in on this. I like this remix. I've never heard this before. Yeah, wait, what if Techno gave Tommy his stream key? Like, okay, Techno was smart, right? Techno was really smart, but let's assume for a second that Techno's not as smart as he actually is. Tommy's trying to help him figure out how to set up stream for Twitch or something, just because, you know, maybe. And Tommy tells him to show a stream key. And Techno's like, okay, he shows the stream key. Tommy takes the stream key, puts it in his own OBS, and then goes live from Technoblade's account. But I feel like Techno's too smart to fall for that. That's the thing. Lemon Demon! Please work. I've never struggled so hard in my life. I have never struggled so hard in my life. Please. Hit that 40K now. Touch-tone telephone. ranboo has made me fall in love with Lemon Demon. Like, I've listened to a few of their songs. I have them in some of my playlists, but like I never like actually appreciated the band. But now I do. I'm probably gonna have to use my heat gun actually. Now that I'm looking at it. Telephone. Okay, I think the joke is that starting Sue's screen is going to be there forever. The music is so dramatic though, bro. My dude playing with this. Does he have music on? You guys gotta keep me updated because I can't watch it. Okay. Alright. Why is... Okay, I'm gonna have to freaking ban auto mod because I am so pissed at this. Hold on. Freaking ban auto mod. Goodbye, auto mod. Yeah, so you got... I'm gonna allow that. Okay, I think I banned auto mod. I think. I'm gonna try one more time just in case. Or... I think caps matters. Okay, it's banned. Good. We're good. I got rid of him. Alright, anyway. We got a horn! So if we do this correctly, it should... Let me lean down. I think it's the other way. Which one did I do? I don't freaking remember, man. Okay, I think it should go like this. I'll try and keep it up. Okay. Or did I do it backwards like an idiot? Because I might have done that. It's very possible. Because I am what you would call an idiot. Dum bum bum bum. One day, I will learn how to use contact cement like a normal person. But today is not that day. Let's see. So 1.1, yeah. It's like, I'm pretty sure, like, I used the right, piece. It's just a matter of like when I drew it out, did I do it backwards? It's a little messy, but we'll paint over it. It'll be fine. Ah, it's sticking to my fingers. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, because it should be going this way. So, my guess is that So like, okay, I don't know if you can see it or not. This part here that's slanted that way should be slanted the other way. Like, it shouldn't be slanted like this. It should be slanted like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, okay, gorilla, glue it to my head. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, I could probably cut it. Techno's gonna make people like stay up like stupid late watching his channel just to see if anything happens. And it's gonna like he's gonna start and end like it's gonna be a 24-hour stream just the starting soon page. Okay. Okay, so we want it like this, I think. We want it like that. The music changed for a moment and it wasn't like lore music. I'm legit just procrastinating from drawing right now. My excuse is stream. I hate this man. I hate this man. Alright. Okay, round 2. This time we'll do it better. Maybe? I would cut it into another piece, but then it would look different from this one. So we'll just do this one scuffed as well, I think. Actually, let me get out my not hot glue gun, freaking heat gun. You move. Okay. Let me scoot over here. Put this here so I can lay it down. Give me here, you. Okay. He's teasing us, yeah? Yeah, the man horse meme. Okay. Let's... How do I go about doing this without burning myself? Freaking... Hold on. I'm gonna do this on the floor. You guys won't be able to see it. Okay. Forget George lore. Let's see, I think this is... Yeah, this should be the right way. And then this would go here. Yep. Actually, that did not do much. And I think that's not as hot as I thought it was. It's a little hot. It's kind of hot. It's pretty hot. Okay, now bin, stupid. Let's see, Bear, I'm gonna go check Twitter. Techno was live on Twitch is trending. Heck yeah. Cabinet man. Can this stand up? Maybe. Stand? Stand? No, I just won't. I promise you we have it though. Okay, now it's bent. UK trending George lore. I think that was live on Twitch. The GSMP server is down, and George just dropped merch. Maybe okay. Maybe Techno went live. Like, auto mod is not banned. I swear to God. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to ban auto mod then. I was gonna say, okay, what if Techno actually went live, like with like, you know, the intention to actually stream on the Dream SMP, and then the SMP went down? That'd be kind of funny. I'm gonna pick a fight with Automod. I like how shiny EVA foam gets, like, when you use a heat gun on it. Let's see, I think Automod is just something that's, like, constantly... Okay, so wait, Sugar, if I make you a mod, will it go away? If I make you a mod, will it go away? Because I trust you enough for you to be a mod. And I need more mods anyway. Alright. Sugary Magica. What do you mean it's an invalid username? Okay, let me just copy and paste your username then. Okay, there you go. This community is gonna burn and crash today. Okay, this should go better now that it's bent. We'll do the same to the other one. Bent. Yeah, you're an epic mod now. How long have I been live? What time is it? Hour and a half. Hour and a half, and we barely have one horn. Aren't I great at this? Yeah, I have several mods, just unfortunately the people that I trust most are busy all the time. So like Lauren, she's taking a lot more college courses than I am right now, so she's busy. I have Kenyo modded, but he's usually streaming at the same time I am or doing something else. You're doing amazing, thank you. For Techno stream, there are no mods, the chat is horrifying, just starting screen is still here. Does the George merch actually look any good though? That's the only thing. Does it look okay? Starting screen said starting soon. Bow, bow, bow. Soon is relative. Like, what's... Like, soon, yeah, soon is relative depending on who you are. I was about to say, what's soon to a god? And I was like, we're talking real people here, wait a second. You fixed the spelling error? Oh, now I see, it's a starting- okay. I just read starting soon like a normal person, but yeah, now I see the typo there. Okay, now this should be a bit easier to put together since they're actually bent. I love this. I love this song, like the checker dance. Is that what it's called? Yeah, checker dance. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Get on there, you. I was wondering about something. Okay, so a lot of people's comfort characters are kind of similar to themselves. But my comfort character is nothing like me. So what does that say? What does that say about me? People are saying it's Philza and check DMs? Okay, give me a second. Give me a quick sec. It's like my comfort character is Kaminari Denki, which is why he's like my next cosplay after ranboo, I think. But like we're nothing alike, I swear to God. The only thing I can think of is that like it's pretty obvious he has ADHD, I think. That's the only thing I can think of. That'd be like in common. Feel this cruel, but not this cruel. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, no. Stop shaking. Okay. Okay. Lights, camera, action's good too. Quick stream. Yeah. Maybe like you want to be said comfort character, or at least you just like vibe with the. Yeah, Kaminari's always like super chill and happy, and I think that's something that I'd like to be. I think I would like to be happy. That sounds dark. Okay, I'm happy. I promise I'm happy. I just mean like he never lets anything get him down is what I mean. Like he's always like super cheerful. And that's yeah, I promise you I'm not I'm happy. I promise you I'm happy. Okay, this one's going better than the last, I think. Don't clip that and put it out of context. One person. I'm sad. I promise you I'm not sad, I promise you. You know, there's different types. There's people who are like, they're happy regularly, but things can get them down sometimes, but like they're usually happy. And then you have Kaminari Denki, who is just a ray of sunshine constantly. And I think that's nice. Update, mods are there, but I was staying quiet. Who are his mods? Okay, this one's going exponentially better. So it's definitely, I should have just heated up the other one and like curved it. Oh, I vibe with this so much. Okay, I'm gonna wait this for this to like dry a bit more, because I think the problem also was that I was trying to connect the other one while this crease was still trying to dry. Shoot, no, I gotta go eat, don't wanna go. Well, hey, I'll probably still be here by the time you get back, because I still gotta like prime these and paint them. This fills the typed in chat. Sorry, I follow Sleepy Boy's updates on Twitter, and I have our notifications on, so I'm just like watching half of this go down, like through notifications on my phone. I'm curious now. Let's see. Speaking of, you guys should follow my Twitter. Press ! Twitter. Not press, type that, and it should give you a link. Oh, that's just emote spam. Fantastic. Thank you, sugar. Phyllis seeing where they're supposed to be, but chat is too fast. Hey, I got a Twitter follow. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. I barely post on my Twitter. I post the occasional art, and then every once in a while I'll retweet like photography that I really like. I'll follow a lot of photographers. I'll retweet sets and stuff. That's pretty much it. If I get enough people following my Twitter, I might make an alt that's like purely for stream. I don't know, like I don't post enough to warrant me announcing every time on my Twitch when I'm going live, because then it would be like just majority of just, hey, going live, and it would drown out all my other posts. So I might make an alt at some point that's just for stream stuff. We'll have to see. This is 4 out of 4 content. It probably is a 4 out of 4 content for Sleepy Boys. Okay. I'm actually super excited for this cosplay. It's gonna be the most like intricate one I've done. It's like, I mean, of course I've gotta freaking paint my skin. That's gonna be definitely something that's a lot harder to do than just like makeup. Okay. Stop. Stop. Connect. Connect, you stupid. Pretty please. Okay. Okay. Hey, this one's getting done. Oh guys, dude, I just remembered. Okay, if you couldn't tell from my freaking shirt, I'm a huge, like, Godzilla fan. And like the MonsterVerse in general. So like, you know, the Godzilla vs. Kong movie came out today. Unfortunately, I couldn't see it on premiere date, but I have tickets for IMAX and 3D for Saturday. And this is gonna be the first movie I've seen in a movie theater since COVID started. And like, don't worry, I'm gonna be super safe. About it. But I'm excited because this is a great movie to be the first one back in a theater for. It's gonna be so freaking loud. I'm so excited. And the colors. Like, from the trailer, it seems like one of the final fights is like in Hong Kong, I think. I'm not sure if it's actually Hong Kong or not, but it's like a neon city. Like, the lighting is so pretty. Because like, people were complaining about the last few movies about how like all of the fighting was done in like nighttime and it was very hard, like the visibility was bad. So their way of keeping the nighttime fights was just putting them in a city where everything is neon and glowing, and it's so cool. It's so cool. I'm so excited. But yeah, this shirt is King Ghidorah. I just unplugged my headphones. Wow. I was gonna try to turn around to show the shirt. I've got King Ghidorah on it. But I just unplugged my headphones. Okay. Okay, I think I can sit this down. Fine. Let me go. Let me put this back in. Okay. My room is actually very, very small. And so I have to like freaking climb on top of stuff to get around this table back to my desk. Oh man. Hello. Okay, go back. Back in you go. Please. I can't see. Okay, that should work. That should work. Don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Me and my father have been watching so many movies on the lockdowns, and he's very excited about it. Yeah, like my brother and some of my friends are like super hyped for it, but like my parents just don't get it. And I'm like, you don't understand. Big monsters fighting. big sound design. Big character design. The acting's not all that great, but darn, the CGI is fantastic. The plot doesn't have to be solid. Like, critics for like the Godzilla 2014 and then like King of the Monsters and stuff, critics were like, the plot just wasn't selling it for me. And I'm like, it's not about the plot. It's about really good quality giant monsters fighting each other. We could care less about the plot. We just want good sound design and good character design. That's what we want. Big monster make brain go brr. The music is gone? Oh my god, you're right. Why is desktop audio gone? What did I mess up? Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. Why is desktop audio gone? Is it just Spotify? Hold on, let me pull up YouTube and... Okay, it's not picking up YouTube either. What did I do? I just unplugged my headphones. Yeah, really say it, I'm gonna head out. God, desktop audio. Okay, I just added another input for desktop audio and it's still not picking anything up. What is happening? Our box went bye-bye. Hello? How do I'm gonna have to freaking Google this because I don't know what's happening. Hold on. OBS desktop audio not working. Okay. I can't read that from here because I'm too far away from the monitor. I can't read that from here. Bro. How to throw hands with OBS, please do. It looks like something I'd have to restart OBS for, but I don't want to restart stream. That's the thing. See, if I go to gameplay... Nope. So, okay, it's not working on any... Why did this one have, like, 2 audio sources? What the heck? I don't know. This is so weird. I'm about to throw hands. properties. Why did it just suddenly... Okay, so did it happen... Did it happen right when I, like, unplugged my headphones? Is that when it happened? Because if so, I can try plugging my headphones into a different port. Okay, so as soon as I replugged it. Okay, let's let's figure this out. Oh my god. I'm gonna perhaps head out for now. I might return later if it's still streaming. Alright, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. Desktop audio's back? It's back. Like the music is back? What the heck? Oh my god. Okay, well. Ah! I'm fine. That's fine. No, I can't hear anything. No, I can't hear the music. Wait a second. I can't hear anything. Please, sir. Please, sir. What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Why is my room so small? Why do I have to climb things to get to the desk? Ow. Oh, Tango was speaking? Bro, that's wild. Ow. Okay. That's... What? Why does it not... So as soon as I plug the headphones into the right ports, like the actual port, it stops working. Why does it do that? So it works when I put it in the wrong port, but then I can't hear anything in my headphones. Or did I just turn them down? No, I didn't. They're all the way up. They're all the way up. Alright. For now, I will just keep it like this so you guys... Oh my fucking god. Okay. I'll keep it like this so you guys can still hear music. I'll just chill without music for now, I think. Okay. And it looks like on the desktop audio, it looks like the music is quieter than it was. If I turn it up here, is that like better? I hope that's better. Okay, sweet. Alrighty! We got 2 horns. I'm gonna heat this one up like I did the other one. Ow! It's very hot. And I'm just gonna squeeze it a bit. You just edited the message to I, then deleted it and retyped starting soon. Vance is having troubles, what the heck? Okay. I might have to get out my Dremel actually, looking at this. I like burn my finger, I like singe my finger. He's teasing us. He do be teasing us. You are right. Okay, now this is more like round. But now we have 2 horns! Look at that! So if I put them like this? Yeah, if I lay them flat on my head, the way they're angled, they look like that. but if I cut them, they should look, actually, wait. Yeah, they're freaking, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, I don't want them put like that. I want them more up. So we're gonna have to like, God. This is so weird. This is so hard to try and figure out. So we don't want them out that way either. We want them more turned in, I think. This mirror thing is freaking me out. Like, I can't freaking get them the way I want them to. So we want them like this. We want them turned in. Eh. What the frick? What the frick? What the frick? One's like taller than the other, or I'm just not putting it straight. Everything's a-okay. You gotta go, alright. Someone tweeted 50k people watching Technoblade's live stream right now, and there's an image of clowns. I mean. Okay, let's cut this. It's so weird. It's so weird not having music. It's bizarre. Okay, this is more even now. Freaking fine. Let's get this one. Okay. Yes, yes, okay. You're even now. But so I've already heat sealed them. It should be good in that department. So next is to put sealant on it. And then we get the sealant on it and it dries, we can paint it. Throw this out, I'm done with that. Now I gotta put a big piece of cardboard on here so I don't ruin the table. Even though I've already done it. Yeah. Let's see, are you still hot? Are you? Yes, you're still hot. What do I do with this? I can't set it on the ground. Maybe I can. Yeah, I can, it's fine. Cardboard? Here? Yes? Yes. We're fine. Stop. Okay. Montage. Let go. Okay. I just have this small paintbrush because I couldn't find a bigger one. Time to get this literally everywhere. The thing is though, this like, I know it took a while, but this wasn't extremely hard to make, so if these don't turn out the way I want them, I could probably try again. Like, I used like a super small amount of my EVA foam, and I've still got plenty of contact cement and Mod Podge and stuff. So I wouldn't be really wasting that much materials if I end up scrapping these. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Yeah. Trying to figure out how I'm gonna do both sides without it like, cause I can't set it down. I'm touching it. Well, I'll just wipe that on my hand. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's okay. Next side. Let's go. I am like breathing in all kinds of fumes. I can feel it like burning in my throat. It's starting to get to me. Okay. Alright, now dry. Dry, stupid. This brush, with how like with how stiff it is, it's making it kind of look like wood, like the way it's touching it. Whoa, hold on, someone's here. Kenyo, hi. Redeem rock facts. Okay, we got Zesty Pickle and Kenyo, both redeemed rock fact. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's all over my nails. Oh, the fumes. Okay. I can't... Okay, I got stuff to show. I can't show it very well because I am trying to hold this. And I just realized I'm very far away from the camera. This is not gonna... No, camera quality's too bad. Anyway, sorry you can't see it very well, but this is the meteorite fragment. It's from Argentina. I can't pronounce the actual place it's from. It's like, Campo del Silo? Something like that. It's mostly made of iron. Need proof. I can't really do anything right now. I mean, like, I'm not gonna open it up because I have to wear gloves when touching it because it's not safe to touch barehanded. It's not fake. It's not fake. I don't know, it's like 90% iron, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure, like, when we got it tested, it was 90% iron. What do you say? I just heard a click in my headphone. So I can't hear the music, but I can hear popping noises. That's weird. Let's see. I think it landed in... I'm trying to figure out what year it was. Because it was a long freaking time ago. You're now a Karen. I'm thinking it was like the 1500s. When this particular piece was taken. I got it from a museum. Like, not like a gift shop or anything. It was like, the museum was closing and they were selling like pieces and stuff and I was like, yo, take a bit of that. And so, don't ask how much it cost. Don't ask how much it cost. Let's do this one. This one's not exactly a rock. This is a shell. This is a petrified shell. You can barely see it, but inside of it, crystals grew. I forget what you call it, because I'm kind of stupid, but when you got minerals and water and stuff, and the water evaporates, the minerals in it crystallize onto whatever it is. So you have this petrified, really cool looking shell, and like all kinds of minerals and crystals and stuff just, like, you know, solidified on the surface. So, it's just pretty to look at. It's just pretty to look at. Okay, that's all I got for now. Are you dry yet? No. How do I get it to dry? I wish I could hear music. That'd be cool. You guys are getting coconut mauled, is what I'm seeing. It rock. It do be rock. I can't set this down. I can't set it down until I'm done. Can I work on this one at the same time? Is what I'm wondering. Psst, 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 psst. What? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? We got tired from VR chat. Me and Ella got a headache. Oh no. I'm sorry. I am so freaking hungry. Like, you have no idea. I hope you guys had fun though. Okay. Go eat good. I can't! I gotta finish these. I don't know if we're still doing VR chat, but we are watching Death Note and anime stuff. Epic. I might. It depends on how late this takes. How long this takes. Because after this, I will definitely go get some food. I've actually never seen Death Note. I don't get to watch a lot of shows, actually. Because like I'm pretty busy, so I had to pick one show and it takes me a pretty long time to complete it just because I can't like binge stuff. So I haven't gotten around to Death Note yet. Let's see, I finished Haikyuu. I finished My Hero and read the manga. I finished Demon Slayer, haven't read the manga yet. I watched Given, I watched Banana Fish, what else? I watched Death Parade. I'm watching Bleach right now. You've been Coconut Mall sharing this? Yeah! Me and you are gonna sit down and watch it. This is so scuffed. The way I'm doing this is so terribly scuffed. Oh, now my fingers are cramping. Oh god. They're not supposed to be held like this. Please! Please don't cramp. Can't see! Are you drying yet? Oh, this one is drying. Epic. Hello, hi! You see, spike hands. Which one was I working on? This one. Okay. I promise I remember. I remember things. Kind of. Sometimes. Let's see. Okay, so I'll go ahead and talk about like the clothes I'm gonna be doing for the ranboo cosplay. I'm gonna be wearing, I think I'm probably gonna like repurpose, or not repurpose, but like use the shirt that I use for techno. Over that I'm gonna have a black vest that's also like a tailcoat. And it's really pretty, it's got really pretty like design like stitched into it. What I might end up doing if I get enough money, I'm gonna buy another one, another like extra copy of Techno's white shirt, and then get another one that's black, and then I'll probably take the black sleeve off of one and then stitch it onto the white one. So I'll have like, you know, like a black half and a white half. And then I'm working on a cloak. It's gonna be like an Antarctic commune cloak. It's navy blue. I've actually got it on the chair behind me. I'm gonna be sewing fur onto it. Let's see, it is a warm crime that I'm not following you. That's fine. You don't gotta. I just enjoy, I really appreciate the views that you guys give me. numbers aren't too much of my priority. Also, since I'm not getting any desktop audio in my headphones for some reason, because ever since I accidentally unplugged my headphones, there could have been an alert and I never would have known. Is what I'm realizing, because I can't hear anything. But I think we're good. Hydro check? Okay. I got you. Hydro check. You should cut it right down the middle and stitch it half white. Yeah, because like the vest I'm using, it'll cover up all the middle part. So I'm thinking about cheating it and just like sewing on the black sleeve because you wouldn't be able to see like any of this right here. But I don't know. We'll see. Rock fact. Another rock fact. This is more a story than anything else, I think. Okay, so stop. Okay, so this is raw vanadite or vanadite. I don't know how you pronounce it. It starts with a V. It's actually really useful. You can see the way it grows. It's all like square-ish. They use it in a lot of stuff. They actually used this stuff in the heat shield on the space shuttles. The person I went to like a flea market. Someone had this chunk. They didn't know what it was. They were selling it for $5. This is worth way more than $5. This chunk, I'd estimate maybe like between 30 and 40, I think. Anyway, they got scammed, so that's my story. It's flaking off on me. I'm doing Ghostbird cosplay. Hey, it's okay if it doesn't look like great in your eyes. Usually you're your worst critic. So, like, I mean, most things that I do, I don't think it looks very good. But then I get, you know, other people tell me it does look good. So you can never really trust yourself on that kind of stuff, you know? Alright. I think, okay, these are almost done drying. Kind of. This one's almost done drying at least. So I can start painting it. This stuff has ruined my nails. They were already chipping anyway, but now it's just really bad. You don't have the puffy hair? Well, that's okay. Don't gotta be perfect. I have very flat and straight hair. So like for this haircut, I like to curl it and like fluff it up and stuff, but it'll maybe last like a couple hours before it falls out. It's a mess. But I try. Dry, please. Dry. It does look like I have little claws for hands. Like if I turn it, hold on. If I turn it this way. Whoop. Kind of. Little claws. Sugar Face is ready with the party of one. Thank you! I appreciate it. I was right. I didn't hear that, but I saw it, so we're good. I appreciate it. Please dry. You know, I was utterly, like, I was expecting to completely fail. I still don't know how these are gonna turn out at the end, but these already look a bit better than I was expecting, so that's good. That's epic. Let's go up here. Okay, I think I'm safe to set these down now. I think they're dry enough. They're a little tacky, but that's it. It's all over my hands. They look so epic. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I primed it with heat, I should only need one layer of this stuff. That should be enough. And I actually haven't checked the paints to see if they're dried up or not. We'll have to... Okay, this doesn't look dried up. We're good. Black. Not dried up. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, apparently Techno is actually actually streaming now. Apparently he started talking and he's got it fixed. Just to let you guys know. This one's the driest. Okay, so I gotta figure out. This side is the black side. This side is the black side. And this side's the white side. So I gotta figure out. So it needs to go this way. I might need to heat this one up again and reshape it because I think it's not pointed in this way enough. But this one's definitely this side. Like, yeah, this one's definitely this side. So this one will be painted black. Another paintbrush, here we go. This one. I'm trying to figure out how much wear and tear I want to put on these. Like, do I just paint them straight, like, black and then white? And then leave it at that? Or do I add, like, or do I, like, dry paint on some, like, distress marks and stuff? Because I don't know. I feel like distress marks might just make it look dirty. And plus, considering I'm gonna be, like, wrapping them with gold wire, you might not, like, I mean, you might not see much of it anyway, so. It depends. Hi, I looked back. And it was just a prank? Wait, it was a prank? For real. Oh, hey! Freaking... Apparently, one of my emotes just got approved. I think it's Dim Salute. Yeah, we got 4 out of 4 sleeping voice, but at what cost? I think it says it got approved. You might have to, if you're subbed, you might have to refresh, but it should be there. If it's tier 1. The only thing is that because I only have one emote slot, I can only put one emote like in one tier. When I get 2 emote slots, I am going to put the tier 2 down with the tier 1 as well. But I think Dim Salute is what got freaking, what do you call it, approved. So I can't remember if that's tier 1 or tier 2. I don't remember. We'll have to see. Okay. It was approved. Nice. Okay. I should be able to paint this now. It seems dry enough. Just realized I don't have any kind of water, like besides my drinking water. So after this horn, I'm gonna have to go and wash this out. I think. Okay, this black paint's a little bit dry, not gonna lie. Just a bit. Okay. Also, I just moved. No, I didn't move anything. I'm good. That's just OBS looking weird. Okay, I'm fine. Let's hold it like that again. Okay. Now this is gonna take forever to dry is what I'm realizing. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I might have to do one side, set it down, let it dry, and then pick it up and do the other side. Because I don't want to have to hold this for the entire time it's trying to dry. I will lose it. I swear though, if after stream I can't figure out what's wrong with like the audio, I am gonna have a breakdown. Cause like I'm not good at technology, So if I try for like a bit and I can't figure it out, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay, this is going on super smooth, but I'm pretty sure it's just because it's already black, so we can't see anything that's, you know, streaky. So I'm scared that the white paint is not gonna go on as easy. Oops. Okay, now I think I'm gonna have to set this down. Let it chill out. There. Okay, chill. Chill, chill, chill. Give me this. Now I gotta wash. Well, do I have to? Or could I just use this? No, that's not gonna work. I gotta wash this brush, so let me just pop us over right here real quick. I'll be back in a sec. Okay. We're back. So now it's this one's turn. This one, yeah, okay. Welcome back. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I will probably gonna have to do multiple layers of this. Actually, even if they're not symmetrical, I think that actually works because if ranboo is half Enderman, half something else, ultimately I think its horns would probably be like the one on the white side would probably be shaped a bit different than the one on the black side. I think. I actually neglected to buy a headband. I meant to. I was gonna like, if I finish this on stream, I was gonna like go ahead and glue them onto the headband. But I didn't. So that'll have to like be something that I do later. Yeah. Give me more. Okay. Wait, actually I might not have to do 2 layers. I applied it on kind of thick, so it might take longer to dry, but this might be all I need. Like that looks pretty white. Please stop shaking. My hand is literally shaking. You see that? Looks amazing. Thank you! Okay, so if I set you down, it should be fine. Okay. Now, you are still extremely tacky. If I set you upside down, you will get paint everywhere. Actually, no you won't. I lied, because I'm a liar. Am I gonna have to wash this again? Because I don't want to. I don't want to have to keep getting up. Is there a way to like dry wash it? Or if I just wipe it with a paper towel enough, will it just go away? Please. Kinda? A little bit? I'm dreading having to put this room back together. I moved so much stuff to get this table right here. Okay, actually, yeah, that actually worked. We'll just move straight back to the black now. It's almost out. Give me some. Please. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now do that. Epic. Hey, it's coming together. I wish Allie would have like streamed like making her horns or something, because I know like we were talking in a voice chat I think, or I don't know, we were doing something and she was like she was streaming on Discord when she started it. But I wish I could have seen how she finished it, because, I don't know, it was really interesting what she was doing. I swear, there's like no paint left. Please! Give me some! Give me. That's a bit much. Yeah, it was in a VC. I really want to see that. Yeah, I want to see how it finishes out. You can kind of see the creases, like if you like look up close. But I think with I think being on TikTok and it being like, you know, straight up black and stuff, and I think with my camera quality, I think it'll look fine. I don't think you'll be able to really see the crease. Would have been smarter to cut it on the edge instead of in the front and in the back, because then this would have been hidden. It would have been more towards the side, but that's okay. Hey, okay. Sweet, this one's done. All done. Now we lay it back down carefully. Sweet. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be as lucky with trying to clean this this black paint, but we'll try. Stay. What song is playing? I don't even know what's playing right now. Will you clean? Yes, please. Let me in, please. Is this good enough? It could be. I'm gonna call this good enough. I don't care enough. I don't care enough. It'll be fine. I'll be okay. Wait, are you even... Okay, it's tacky. That's fine. Yeah, it's going on fine. Black's not showing up, so it's good. Hey. It's not bad. It's decent. Heck yeah. The worst feeling is like you think your brush is clean, but then you paint it, and then there's a streak at the past. Yeah. Like this, I'm not too worried because I can just go over it again if it turns out to be like, you know, if there's black in it still. But I know what you mean, like actual paintings. Like I do a lot of oil paintings. I do a lot of oil paintings, and one of my first ones, yeah, I remember still having like orange on my brush that I didn't see. It was towards like the base of the bristles, and it really messed up some fine detail I was trying to do. So I'm like, when I'm working in oils and stuff, I make sure to like super clean my brushes between each color. I'm like borderline paranoid now. Okay, is this good? This covers most of it. Alright. I think that's pretty much what we needed. I think we're good now. Alrighty. You got 2 horns. Nice. They don't look too bad. Just put them up here. Okay, I'm definitely not gonna make you guys sit here and watch paint dry. This is pretty much all I needed to. I'm just gonna prime it again after they're dry. That's it. I'll have to go buy a headband and put them on. So I think I'm gonna be ending stream here. Is that the dry side? Yeah, okay. So let's sit that down. Sit down, please. And this is the dry side. Okay. Down you go. It is 8:30. Okay. I didn't go too much over time than I usually do. So now I gotta get some food, clean up, and yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you guys who tuned in, and thank you guys who popped in for even just a little bit. I really appreciate it. Is anyone streaming right now? Is there anyone I can raid? Let me see. Ray? Okay. I forget how. Okay, is Ray's username just? I don't even know if I spelled that right. I can't see. Freaking. Okay, yeah, because I know there's like numbers on the end that I don't remember. So if you know it, put it in chat. My back hurts. I don't know why. Oh, you did put it in chat. I just couldn't see because I had it scrolled up because I'm a little bit stupid. Okay. All right, we're gonna raid Ray. There we go. Epic. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I'm gonna see you Friday on Fable SMP. Goodbye.